Well, good morning, good afternoon. How's everybody? Good, glad to hear it. What the hell is that? I don't know. All right, got a few things to open today. There's one, there's two, there's three. That even has my name on it. And we got four. This is from Ashes. Kind of figure what that one is, but I don't know for sure. Everybody notice my one little button there? I wish it would say Army on it, but that's it's a 1.9 ounce pour. I forget who that was from. Merce Metals. 1.9 ounce, 2023. And I'm not really sure where I got it, but I had to get that one. So that one's over there. And then, you see what I got here? I probably showed you guys this before, but this is my Supreme Ginger Stacker round that I had him make. Oh, I think I got it taped in there too. That I had him make out of some scrap 925 that I had. See, it says Supreme Ginger Stacker on it. It's a 1.3 ounce, 9.25 SS. 1 of 1 on the side. So yeah, that one's kind of cool. So that's the one I keep up here on the stage. Ginger did a good job on that one, I must admit. Uh-oh, I'm backwards. You put on there. I was down in the shed earlier. I was making a corn knife. You call them a machete, but they're a corn knife here. And I'm putting a new handle on it and resharpening that. And just making it look a whole hell of a lot better than it was. So we're doing that. Well, we got a few packages here we're going to open. I was thinking today, because I was going through my where's it at? Here. I was going through my list of addresses, and I came across Shift Kickers, and I no longer needed her address, so I was whiting it out so I can reuse the space. But I got to thinking, you know, we all say our condolences, how sorry we are and everything for a day or two, and then we're pretty much done with that person. Not that we forget them, it's just that we don't talk about them anymore, and the little vestiges of their lives are kind of wiped from our memory. And so I got to thinking, you know, how come or what do you actually contribute to the place? You know, if you read the description of the video, you'll see what I'm talking about there. But I have to describe the thumbnails I've used today and then a couple days ago. I have one where I got my arm draped around this long-haired guy. I'm sitting in a wheelchair with my leg up in a cast because that's when I had my, I believe that's when I had my um, quad muscles sewed back onto my knee the second time. And the man I got my arm around is Bruce Valsenius, and I got to go over and see him again. He doesn't live that far away from me, but he was a radio disc jockey up here at oh hell, a couple different radio stations, and he was carried all over the state. Anyway, I don't know about the country, but the state, and has some great programs. I saw a few concerts with him, talked to him at concerts, talked to his wife. Um, he's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and the Rock and Roll Broadcasters Hall of Fame. I don't know which one is which there, but he was a pretty famous dude in his day. Real down to earth, real nice guy. 1-year-old hippies. 1-year-old hippies. And so I got to stop over and see him again. His health is not the best anymore, so I got to go see him. And then today, that picture is of the hill. I used to work at a naval aircraft or a naval air station, Glenview, Illinois. Naval Air Station, let me see. ASF, the AFS, Army Flight Facility, ASF 26. And I was an avionics mechanic there. I fixed instrumentation and took out and put in instrumentation, batteries, and chase wires in helicopters. And we had OH-58s and UH-1Hs. And toward the end, we were starting to get in. We got in a Cobra at one time, and Blackhawks helicopters, UH-60s. We had Beech, King, and Queen Airs, but that was subcontracted to Beech for the maintenance on those. So didn't get to do a bunch of work on fixed wing aircraft, just on rotary wing aircraft, but primarily Hueys, OH-58s. We had a Cobra and we had a UH-60 also. And so it was a great place to work. Well, after work, we would go outside. Across the street was the reserve facility, and you can see that that's a brick building in the thumbnail. And there was an old Beaver there. It's a fixed wing aircraft. And Beavers are still flown in Canada. Great bush airplane, especially for landing on water with pontoons. Great bush airplane. And we had one mounted on a pedestal there outside the reserve facility across the street from the flight facility. And the reserve facility, or the reserve unit that was there, was transportation unit. So they would transport anything, cargo, troops, medical transports, anything. So we took care of their aircraft. And we would go outside after work and cross the street, pull up the cars, tailgates, drop tailgates. We have fucking coolers full of ice cold beer. And we'd sit there and drink beer and talk about the day, talk about our lives, talk about shit. And I am on the ASF 26 website on Facebook. And I talk to Jim Kennedy, I don't know, a couple times a year. Jim was one of the engine mechanics. His shop was right outside our shop. We were all in the same building. We were just separated by walls and doors. Anyway, his shop was right next to ours. So as we would walk out of our shop, we would go right into the engine shop and then out into the main bay where all the helicopters were taken apart and put back together. But next to him was a prop and rotor shop. And then next to him was a sheet metal shop. And then just around the corner and in another room was the battery shop. And across the entranceway from the battery shop was Elsie, or was all the life support gear that the pilots, co-pilots wear, crew wears. Take care of the radios and the flares and weapons and all that stuff that are in the vests, flotation devices, all that shit. And so, and then right next to that was the offices that had the admin and the shop supervisor and foreman, all that shit. And then there were the bathrooms, and then up from the bathrooms, right next to the outside wall, up in that corner, was the pilot facility for the test pilots. Because every time a helicopter is taken apart and put back together, like for an annual, everything comes out of that helicopter and gets inspected and put back together. The lead mechanic, that's all done on the inside. Then the lead mechanic has to go out with the test pilot and do test flights. There's more than one. And so I'd have to draw a sketch of it and show you, but that's kind of the way our shop operated. And the engine, the prop and rotor, sheet metal, all had great big roll-up doors so that they could wheel out the transmissions and the engines to go into the aircraft frame, or the props and the rotors to go on the aircraft after the transmission and engines were put in. And then if any sheet metal and rivets had to be replaced, so everybody had big roll-up doors that roll out big stuff. Battery shop just had a big walk-in door. That was it. And his batteries were put on a cart, and he could just roll up through that door. LC the same way. She could put stuff on a cart and roll it out to the aircraft. Avionics, on the other hand, we didn't have carts. We just carried shit. None of that stuff is real big and heavy. We have one UHF radio that was pretty good size, but you could still carry it in one arm. So it was like a 30-pounder, 25-pounder, but it was still light enough where we didn't need carts. Anyway, that's that picture, those two pictures. And I always forget to explain my thumbnail pictures when I put them up on a video. So, okay, we're going to open these up. We'll open up little ones. This one's from Angry Warrior here. And I think I know what's in this one. This was something me and him had talked about. And we never got it done. And then I got in a race finally. And all right, well, I want it. I don't have to buy it. So, and I think we finally got that set. And I don't know if I won something else. I don't know. Might have. All right, that's it for that. That's all that's in there. Got 2 items in there, though. I'm not really sure. I know what one is. I'm not sure what the other one is. We might have to put this camera down just a little bit so you can see a little bit more of what I'm doing. I gotta rest my arms on the table here. All right, what we got here? Oh, I do too know what this is. Yeah, I got another one of these. This one's in TEP. I got one in a wild, and I have a 1/2 ouncer that goes with this, and also I have a gold 1/10 ounce that goes with this. So I got a collection of these Noah's Ark, Armenian Noah's Ark. Yeah, I like them. I have a small collection of those now. I got one in a wild. I got one in a TP. I got a 1/2 ounce in a wild, and I have a 1/10 ounce gold one also. So that's all right. I like that. All right, get that one out of the way. There's some shit on the table. Oh, no. Ooh, hey, that's weird. All right, we got this. We got this little guy. I think this is that Sprott round. I'm not sure. Uh-oh. Pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Let's do it like this then. Ah, there. Maybe come out there like that. There we go. Yeah, see? I did like that a lot. I may send it back to him to get it antiqued. I don't know. But you see why I wanted it? It's got that maple leaf on it. It does come from Canada. So that's why I wanted that one. All right. Put that one out there too. We'll get this out of the way. All right, get this package out of here too. I don't know if I'm gonna use that one over or not. Probably. All right. Then we got some little thing here, and I'm not really sure what this is. It's very light, so I don't think it's a coin. I'm not real sure. Jesus. Jesus. Man. God damn. Sometimes shit just don't want to come out of these packages. All right, that one I can save. It's another one I can save. I don't save bubble wrap. But this is a bag, so I may save that. All right, what do we get here? It is a coin. Well, would you look at that? There's another Noah's Ark. So we got two of those. So I did get one in the wild. And I got one in a TEP, just like that. That's going to be a nice set. I might have to do a big race on that. I'll have Ginger post it for me, and we'll do a big race. For all the Noah's Ark around. So yeah, that might work. I might do that. This one I am keeping right here. That one's mine. But these other two, and I might do a big race with all of the Noah's Ark. So we'll see how that goes. We got this one. This one is from Tommy Guns. I don't know. We'll just that one's taped up too good, so we'll just cut the end right off it. And I can tell it was reused already once, so. But we may be able to use it again. Oh man, it's a lot of shit in there, whatever it is. Oh, it might be from ashes, I don't know. Get rid of some of this trash. Oh, those are those baseball coppers. I was going to tell my nephew about those. I think he is the one that's going to get those. I think I got 4 coppers. 2018. Yeah, I got 4 coppers, and they have been opened, so I could take one out. Robinson Cano from Seattle Mariners. Kind of cool card. So they didn't cost me much. So my nephew, who has the little sports collection up there, this is Paul Goldschmidt. Paul Goldschmidt. I think all 4 of these are like $5 a piece or something like that. So he's probably going to get those. And this is Salvador Perez. We're 13. And who else we got here? We got Marcus Stroman, number 6. He might like those. And they're in his price range. So I bought a World Series 1989 or 86 World Series baseball. 7 ounces of silver in it, and they were in a capital holder. And I'm not real sure if he wants them or not. Well, look at that. Can you see what that says? It's a thank you round. I don't know if I bought that or not. Let me see if I can find my old eyes here. Oh, fuck. Well, that ain't real good. Breaking stuff is what I'm trying to do. Well, let's put this back together. See if it'll work. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do is break shit. Oh, it don't go that way. Does it go this way? Huh. Well, I am kind of amazed here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I break stuff like that all the time, but I do. Come on, get in there, you son of a bitch. Oh, man, sometimes I don't know. There. All right, it's back in. Let's see if it'll work. Yeah, it works. All right, well, let's get this looking. 1994, 1 ounce 999 silver. Any other identifying marks on this thing? One ounce 999 fine silver. Thank you. It is starting to tone. And right over there is a mark, and I'm not really sure what it is. Wow. Huh. I think that's just an imperfection. Just by looking at it, I think that's just an imperfection. Yeah. I don't really see a mint mark on it at all. But, hey, it's an ounce of silver. So we'll put that right there. Then the other thing I got in that package, after we were so rudely interrupted by trying to break shit, is I got a Benji and a black slab. Or I should say an Ike, not a Benji, an Ike and a black slab. That's a 40%er. We got a couple blues, a couple blacks. I like Ikes, so kind of neat. It's not a bad looking coin. It's starting to tone up a little bit, but it's got some cameo to it. It does have some cameo to it. Just looking at it. Looks like around the back of the neck and down underneath the neck. Looks like it might be toning there, but or it's got a fingerprint on it, one or the other. No, that goes all the way around the head, so that's just starting to tone. So that's not a bad deal. Let's see what the bag says, should we? I think this bag is from APMEX. Yeah. So that's where it came from anyway. That's where it came from. So I don't know. I might have got it cheap, might not have. Don't know. Don't care. We'll put that right there with that, and we'll lay out the baseball cards just like that. Those are going to my nephew. Those might go for sale. That one's, I'm saying that one just goes in a stack of meltable stuff. This one goes in my Canadian collection. This one goes in my Ike collection. Then I got you know, the Ikes are for sale. Everything's for sale except my Canadian collection. And we got another one here. I think this is from Ashes. I don't know how to open this box though. Looks like we just slide a blade in here and go like this. And it goes like that. And goes like this. So, yeah, I think that's it, but I'm not real sure. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Got to come up this way. Man, you talk about taped up good. It's taped up good. It's taped up good. Ah, you son of a bitch. There. There we go. All right. Oh, that's why we got fucking peanuts in there. I don't like peanuts. Then there might be something underneath there. You never know. But there isn't, I don't think. We'll save the box, though. We'll save the box. There we go. We got plenty of that crap. Another one of those. Oh, yeah, this is all the gold. Throw that over there. Why are all these stickers all over everything? Different prices. We got $4.10, $4.25, $4.65, $3.80. Jesus Christ. This is actually a, if you can see it, a Canadian First Special Service Force coin. Can you see it? It's got the maple leaf and the star. I think it's a 2014. I'll have to check real quick. It's a 2015, I believe. We'll put a, yeah, it's a 2015. Maybe I could do this and you can see it even better. I don't know. That's bullshit. Oh, if you can see the queen on there or not. Yeah, there you go. Oh, fuck. And I drop it. Jesus Christ. All right. We'll just hold it like this. There, now you can see the queen. But it is a First Special Service Force 10th ounce. I already have this one, but for the price, it was right. So we got a piece of gold. All right, and then this other one is Royal Canadian Mint. There you go, 50 cent pure gold coin, Sea Creature Starfish, the 2013. Nice presentation. And I think this is a Grammy. It says updated mintage 4,287. But we'll see. All right. But you can see the queen. It's actually a pretty clean coin. And you can see the starfish. Actually a real nice coin. I have to look at it with my old eyes though. It says 50 cents, 2013 Canada on it. It is a starfish. And on the front it says Elizabeth II, D.G. Regina. And it's an old queen too. It's not the young queen. But we'll put that back in here for a second. And then we'll look at the paperwork that comes with it. And then we'll look at the paperwork that comes with it and see what it says. And of course, you have to find the English version. There it is, right here. 100 plus species of starfish. Okay. So only 1/25 ounce. The mintage is 10,000. This is number 3,433. I think that's why I bought it, because of the threes. I don't know what this means. See this little tag on there? It's updated mintage 4287. Now, I don't know what that means, but the paperwork, if you can see that, says a mintage of 10,000, and this is 3433. See if I can find the English version of that for you. $1.27 grams. Okay. Well, there's the description of it right there. All right. So that's what that is right there. Now, this goes in here. Come on, you. That goes right in there like that. Now, what that updated tag is, I don't know, but I'm going to leave it in there just in case. But Canadian collection. And oh, come on. Fucking. There you go. Not a bad price. Although my brother just bought a Pamp Fortuna in the assay card in TP yesterday from a guy that needed some fucking cash. 2.5 gram bar for, what do you say, $175. So he got a hell of a lot better deal, but those deals don't come along but once in a lifetime. Those deals only come along once in a lifetime. So yeah, that one was not a bad deal there. That one was not a bad deal. But I paid $100 more, but I got 3.1 grams. You only got 2.5. So I did a pretty good job on this one too. So I'm not gonna be sad about that at all. All right, you guys read the, and I know somebody's on. Otherwise, I'd have some people in chat, but I don't. So somebody is on. I watched a couple people this morning already, and oh, here we go. Yep, I watched a couple people already this morning. So I know there's other people on today. It's Friday, so of course there's going to be everybody. Everybody's going to be on today. So turn it down just a little bit. Hair looks like shit, but whatever. I don't care. Anyway, somebody's on, so I'll let you guys get back to doing whatever you're doing. We're at 40 minutes anyway, so all right. Just read the description of the video and tell me what you think next time you guys come up, and we'll discuss that a little further. See you later, man. Bye.